Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to this video, and in this video I'm gonna show you how you can create mobile UX or UI design by using Figma. You can use this as a website, or you can download the desktop version of the Figma application. Now in this video we're going to create this particular screen, or the user interface. So we have here the welcome screen, and then we have the different elements for this. Say for example the time, we have the signal, the Wi-Fi, and the battery, current battery status or something. And then we have the some sort of illustration, and then text, and then a button. So Figma, you can create different design, you can create mobile design, you can create website design in this particular tool. If you want to create a design, you probably have like an inspiration. So in order for you to have a good design, you have to have an inspiration design. So there are several websites that you can use for you to have like an inspiration for your design. So for example, for mobile UX or mobile UI designs, um, there are a lot of designs that you can find. Say for example, in Behance. So in this particular website, you can search. Say for example, you wanna look for mobile UI designs. Okay. Now you can see here that there are several results for mobile UI designs, and then you can try to copy that UI or UX design. So for example, this one, banking app or UI UX kit for responsive mobile app or website. And this one also is for delivery mobile app smartphone interface vector template. Here, and there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of design that you can pattern your design also. Now there is another website that you can try to browse to. So for example, the Dribble, you can discover here designs for mobile designs or website designs, or any design um that you want. So for example, uh, this one. So for this is a nice example of mobile UI or UX design. So this is for a trading or mobile trading platform, that you can, copy the design, or if you want to, make this kind of UI or UX design for your mobile app. Now, there's another website. Um, you can also try to search Pinterest. So in Pinterest, there are also design the same with the other websites that we have um, browsed here. So you just have to search for the correct, or um, the right keyword for your um, search. So for example, mobile design, or um, responsive mobile apps or something. Now you can try to create an account here in Pinterest just to browse for um, designs that you like or something, or you can pattern your design also. Now, as I've said, we're going to be using Figma to create something like this. This is a welcome screen, and you can also create login screen, registration screen here in Figma. And after this, you can either submit this into your um, developer, for the developer to follow, in order to have like uniform interface, or like um, what they call this? Yeah, uniform interface. Like for example, the welcome screen, the login screen, registration screen, they all have like the same pattern of design. Now, in this video, we're going to be using the web version of Figma. So all you have to do is go to figma.com, and you can create an account, And then you can now have different options here to create design. So for example, we want to create this particular design. So all we have to do is click on file and then new design, file. Okay. Sometimes it takes some time to load the different elements of this Figma application or Figma app. Yeah. So in here, there's a lot of options that you can try to uh, navigate. You can try to implement into your design. So we have here the main menu. So you can have the file, edit, view, and other menu that you want to use. So we also have here the layer, the move and the scale. Of course, you can try to move the elements that you have added to the screen or the work area, and then the scale, of course, just to resize your elements or object. And then here we have the frame and slice for different sizes of screen. So in here you can see the phone, iPhone 13, 11, SE, iPhone 8. You can also have tablet, desktop, presentation, and other sign or other screen sizes for your needs. Now here, the objects that you want to added, you want to be or you want to add into your design. So rectangle, the line, the arrow, ellipse, polygon, star, and other elements. So here also we have pencil and pen. So of course, if you wanna draw something and add text here by just clicking on the T, and then the hand tool for moving your work area or the screen right here. And then you can also add comments to your elements or something. Now, first off, let's just add a frame if we want to make UI or UX screen for a mobile app. So you just have to click on the frame and then select the right screen that you want to make design. So for example, we're going to be using iPhone 11 Pro um, X. So all you have to do is click on that, and then you will be presented with this frame. So this is the exact size for iPhone 11 Pro. Okay. Now, of course, we need icons just like this. So we have here the signal, the Wi-Fi, and then also the battery. So we can make use of plugins in here in Figma. So of course, we're going to be using Font Awesome for that. So the Font Awesome, you can use this as for your icons. So there are different icons that you can try to use. It depends on your, of course, the need for your project or something. So here, and of course, there's an easy way for us. Actually, you can use this right here. You can download the SVG file or the SVG version of this icons, and then just drag and drop that into the Figma application here. But there's an awesome way for you to directly use Font Awesome inside the Figma application. So all you have to do is go to plugin, file menu, and then plugins, and then you can see here that I have already installed the Font Awesome icons plugin. So all you have to do is browse plugins in community. Okay, and then in here, you can try to search for, say for example, Font Awesome. Okay, and then you can see here that we have different options. Okay, so go to plugins, and then under this you can see the Font Awesome icons. So as you can see, I have already installed this particular application. So go ahead, you can install that. I mean, install this particular plugin. So go ahead and install that into your Figma application. So now inside here, you can just right click this frame and then plugins and then font awesome icons. And let's just search for example, signal. Okay. And then just click on this, right click to add another one. Wi-Fi, click on that. And we also have we need to add also the battery for our um, application. So drag this over there. um, of course we need to add the icons that we have added into the frame. So all we have to do is drag this over here, and also this one, and also this one, so that they can be, uh they belong to the iPhone 11 frame. Now you can drag this over here. uh, okay, so the first one will be the signal, right? The Wi-Fi, and then the battery. Okay, so maybe you can try to move this around your icons, so that you can get the preferred positioning of your icons. Now, there's an easy way for this. For example, if you want to really align your icons, you can just click on the frame, and then we can enable the grid or layout grid. Just click on this particular icon here, and then you can click on the this particular icon, layout column, layout grid settings. So we have option grid, columns, or rows. So we can click on the columns, and then we can try to make this 6, and then this one is 25% margin. So we can try to align our icons. So we can zoom in just to really position our icons. So just like that. Okay. um okay, there you go. Okay, so if you try to preview this, you can click on this play button right here, or present, and then you will be presented with the mobile UI screen. And as I've said, maybe it will take um some time just to load the presentation of your mobile app screen. Okay, so you can see here our icons right there, but we need to align this. We need to move this to the right side, so that it will not hinder with the view here. So we can try to move this over here, and we can maybe make this 60, or no, um resize this by using this. Okay, and then go to the presentation page, and you need to move this closer, and also this one. Okay, so I think that's good for now. So next we will be adding the text. So for example, the time. So let's say 3:45 p.m. or something. So I'm gonna be using the font style Poppins for this particular project. So Poppins, let's see, where is it? Poppins, there you go. This will be our time, and then we can set this into bold and make this a bit bigger. Okay, so we need to move this a bit closer here. Okay, so I think this is good for now. Now, if you want to make um, or if you want to change the background of your um, screen, you can do that. Let's just hide the layout grid for now. So you can click on this eye icon to hide or to show the layout grid. Okay, so if you want to change the background of this iPhone 11 screen, so you can click on the fill color here. Not this one, fill color. So for example, if we want to um, make this as the color of the screen, so you can do that. So whatever color you want to add into your mobile app or mobile UI design. Now, um, you can also, or we can also add shapes. As you can see here, we have shapes here at the right or at the left portion of the UI. So what we could do is add an ellipse, shift in order to ensure perfect circle or perfect ellipse, and then we can try to change the color and then change the opacity of this particular shape. Okay, and then also you can duplicate this by using control D. Okay, just like that, and then we can move this over to the left side of the UI, and notice that the time is behind the shapes. So what we could do is move this um, over here. There you go. So this time the shapes sits behind the time that we have added. Now for the illustrations that we have here, actually you can use another tool for that. So there's a website that we can use, and that will be undraw.co. So in here we can search for different um, illustration, and the good thing about this one is we can customize the color. So if you want to customize the color that is related to the UI, so all we have to do is change this, and notice that it changes the color of all the elements or all the illustrations that we have here. So we can download the, what do you call this, illustration. Okay, download SVG for your projects, and then we can open this file, and then we can go back to the mobile UI screen that we are trying to create, and then drag the illustration that we have added or that we have downloaded. So let's try to make this 6 or a bit smaller by just using the scale. So okay, just like that. Okay, there you go. And then we can add text, getting things done by using to do. So for the sake of this example, we're trying to like create UI screen for a to do app. Okay, so we can try to change the height, for example, line height. the size of our font, maybe 16. Okay, and then we can add also um another text. So for example, this is just a sample design for uh for our mobile app to do. Okay, and then we can change this to regular. Okay, we can try to change the alignment of the paragraph. We can also add buttons to this by using the rectangle element. Okay, we can change the color. Okay, something like that, and add another text for the button. So you can see here, we can see I mean, we can type in here, get started. Okay, and drag this over here, change the size into something bigger, a bit bigger, and then let's just say semi bold. Okay, okay, there you go. So if we try to preview this right here, we will just wait for the screen to reload, but it should have like the elements that we have added here. Okay, so now we have a welcome screen for a to-do app. And of course, you can try to add more screens. Say, for example, you want to add login screen. So all we have to do is click the screen that we are using, and then we can try to duplicate this by using Control D. Okay, so now we have the two elements or two screen for our UI design. We can remove the illustration. We can remove this. We can retain this particular um, text, and we can use that later on. So this will be for login, for example, and then we can try to duplicate this um, box, duplicate also. Okay, and we can change the background into something white. Okay, maybe move this over here, and then we can try to add um, not yet registered. Of course, they are not allowed to log in if they're not registered. Click here. So we can change this into something a bit darker, and this one will be for login, of course. And here, log in to access features, and then we can add placeholder here, for example the email. um, and this one will be for our password. So password. Okay, password, and also this one. Okay, and maybe change the color of this into black, and then change the opacity. Okay, same with our text right here. We can change the opacity. um, you can try to drag this to the left for the opacity. Okay, so as you can see, we now have our um, welcome screen, and then of course our lag in screen. So as you can see, Figma is a very good tool to create mobile UI, um, mobile UX and mobile UI designs. So this is our getting started screen, or the welcome screen, and then of course the second page will be our login screen. So for the challenge and for your activity, um, you can create um, a mobile UI or UX screen using Figma, and then try to replicate the Shopify point of sale um, UI screen that you can you can see here. So it has like different UI screen that you can try to uh, what do you call this, pattern your design into. Okay, so all you have to do, you can download the Shopify point of sale POS. This is free. You can really download this application, and then you can try to imitate the UI or the UX design of this particular application or mobile application. So I think that's it for this particular video. And if you have questions, please let me know in the comment sections, or I mean in the comment section. Um, I'll be reading your questions and we will try to answer that. I think that will be all for this particular video, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.